It's time to go up, up, and away. This next story is about a group of model rocketry enthusiasts in Lorain County sending science way up into the sky. But they're worried this hobby won't continue to soar.
News 5's Caroline Sweeney and chief photojournalist Andy Sugden found a father-daughter duo who are keeping rockets flying.
My great-grandfather acquired this in the late 1800s.
Farming in Ohio is time-honored.
Early 1900s.
Passed down by a family, but supported
Here, would you grab that?
by a community.
You want to split that a little?
The silos under the sun.
You got it.
The tractors in the fields.
Much better, thank you.
The livestock in the pens.
No Sparkies today?
Yeah, it is new.
And the rockets
We don't want to set his hayfield on fire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
on the launch pads behind Mr. Bourne's farm.
Sounds like a jet engine taking off on the bigger ones.
The wind's blowing out of the northeast.
Meet Chris Pearson,
We have continuity.
an original rocket man carrying on
That wasn't supposed to do that.
another tradition in this Oberlin, Ohio farm field.
I started in the hobby when I was 14.
Right about there should be fine. Yeah.
Several times a year, Pearson and a group of model rocketry enthusiasts
Wow, look at that.
set off their hobby handiwork.
Where's the parachute?
But getting these off the launch pad
Parachute.
is no small feat.
Right there.
The people here
Whoa.
call them large and dangerous rocket ships.
Caught your attention, didn't it?
A serious title, but a term of endearment.
We better duck.
They go high
Lawn dart.
That does happen occasionally.
and they go far.
It went way over there.
Every year, the group gets a little smaller and a little older.
All right.
Chris Pearson was one of the men who originally pioneered these personal rockets in the 1970s and 80s. Those personal rockets took off in backyards and fields just like this. Just as NASA was sending astronauts into space. With the space history here in Northeast Ohio, Pearson said people stayed interested in the hobby for a while.
It's important to get young people involved today, just for the continuation of the hobby.
Bring your rockets up.
But there are barriers that could keep future rockets grounded.
Replace that
It can be expensive.
pin with this.
Finding space isn't easy, and there is a certification process.
The senior group is 4 times as large as the other 2 combined.
But on this day,
Well, let's see here.
one of their youngest members
Hold on, we're gonna lay it down.
is 8-year-old Ava Taryn.
Coming down.
Ava and her dad, Peter,
There we go.
have been sending their skills into the sky together
You ready to do the honors?
for several years.
I like getting to see how it flies.
There you go.
Before they're skyworthy, the father-daughter duo work on the rockets for days.
Yeah, I'll wipe it up.
They've been at this hobby
We do something like this every day.
since Eva and the rockets were the same size.
Yeah.
Peter says rocketry is great for science, technology, engineering, and math learning.
You never told my dad.
And it's something unique
There you go, perfect.
the pair can do together.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
Something to make memories.
These are upscales of existing kits.
And after decades,
This is a modern copy of
Chris Pearson's basement is full
the first rocket I ever built.
of memories.
I just couldn't stop laughing. I was so excited.
Each one of these model rockets sitting on the ground
I also have the 4-inch.
is a moment of wonder in the sky.
This is a V2.
After lots of hard work
I have a lot more than normal people.
in basements like this,
3, 2, 1.
and on days like this, with younger eyes on the sky,
Got some drift.
that's really cool. Pearson thinks there is hope to keep the hobby going.
Do we have to go get it?
Despite the field of obstacles
Mr. Bourne stopped the tractor so he didn't run over a rocket.
and all the setbacks
Good luck. Thank you, sir.
along the way.
To see that on the pad and then to see it all fly and everything work right and you get your rocket back
Redelivery courtesy of Mr. Bourne. Thank you, Mr. Bourne.
undamaged, it's great. Everyone's happy.
In Lorain County, Caroline Sweeney.
Oh, baby, did that go?
News 5.
That was the furthest yet.
That's something. Caroline and Andy, holy cow, that was great.